Faithful, what is good, yo? So with Boruto really being something that has changed up a lot over the times, it's so weird to me to think that there's things that they continue to try to do in this anime that probably has not been done in the manga. For instance, people have already told me that this is filler. This is not something that did not happen in there already, which, at this point, we're getting a lot of that, right? We're getting a lot of quote unquote filler. And it's only going to take a while for them to just be like, okay, the manga and the anime are both canon. They're both just canon, okay? Just take it. Um, and I'm only saying that because they have continuously showcased chances of more growth to Boruto here in the actual anime than they are in the manga, in my opinion, because not only has he just learned the Wind Rasengan, but he's now looking at making another one because of the defeat in the Sand Village with his friends, and now it seems like they want to help train too. So I don't know if that's also going to lead into Sarada's training and have her have Choji's daughter help her out and stuff, but that's where it kind of seems like it's going, and I can actually get behind it. I actually like that type of stuff to happen because as of right now, these characters are cool and all, but they definitely just caught the worst end of the heart, like what people actually train for, right? They actually train to be as strong as we see the guy who's doing what he's doing, or he didn't train at all, and this is the help of the Senju cells or all the multiple upon multiple experiments that have been going on lately. Um, it wouldn't be surprising if that was the case overall, but if not, and he is someone that's trained quite a bit, and he just has a little bit of an edge because of one or two things, but most of it is all natural from himself. It's kind of telling of who is truly like scary in this world, right? Like who should be feared and worried about more than anybody is the people that have drive to grind and push for the things that they want more than others. So that's where my actual enjoyment has been coming from watching this lately, is not only those people pushing themselves further to get ahead of everybody, but they're also in a position where if they don't push any further, they might just fall off on being anywhere on the top. So not only do we see this with Boruto's character and him just continuously pushing everyone around him, we're now seeing this with Sarada. We're now seeing this with Shikadai. Everybody wants to get stronger because, funny enough, they've all ran into the same opponent, and this same opponent absolutely made them look like trash. So these are the types of things that will continue to try to make you better, and if you don't become better, you got to find out a different way to grow, to be potentially helpful, because in this time of peace, no one's ever had as much reason to grind for their power as much as Boruto does right now, and no one still kind of feels like they care all that much to be as strong, because they can just easily write it off as, oh yeah, well, someone else could possibly show up and be stronger than me and save me. For instance, Mitsuki. For instance, the captains that should have been in the fight but weren't in the fight, right? All of these what ifs could happen, or Naruto can show up and save the day. But what happens when it's just y'all on the field and you got to get it done? They get bopped. They get destroyed. So that's what I'm looking forward to most now, is them reaching a point where they don't need help. They don't need anyone. They just need their confidence, their skill, and overall, if they do end up ridiculously injured and beat up, but they won the fight, at least that's more worth the effort than them just being like, oh yeah, and then we easily destroyed them because they weren't even strong at all. The end. You know, like that stuff's kind of annoying to me. But if you can make it more convincing and more impelling, I'm am more inclined to watch and actually enjoy it, because even when Naruto was winning, he was still getting destroyed most of the time by whatever opponent showed up that just had more skill, more experience, and more hacks sometimes. But with all that being said, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So with that being said, take care and peace.